Hey Mark, how's it going?
I'm well. How you doing today?
Good.
How-
So
Is it Tuesday today?
today, huh?
Tuesday today. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Tuesday.
it's Tuesday.
Mixed up in both.
Today we're going to talk a little bit about listings that are listed lower, trying to get a bidding war and see if it's working. Because I've seen it happening. And so I dove a little bit into the last 60 days and to see if it's actually working.
All right.
So there was 289 sales in the last 60 days in Barrie.
Okay.
32 of them went over asking.
So 9%.
That's
Oh,
9%.
okay. Well, yeah. I mean, we see it too, but we don't. I don't want to give false hope, saying, "Oh my God, this is coming back into the creeping into the marketplace like it was back in 2022." Sometimes that's working, and sometimes that strategy doesn't work. And we've
Right.
seen both sides of that coin, where we've seen, oh, this is listed at 999, but we look at it, we go, oh, it's a 1-3 sell. Doesn't work on the higher price homes.
No. And I see some at 599 and then they relisted at 749 the next week.
Right, right. So
Right.
now it's so what to me, what's it see when that's a bad strategy when we depending on if that's 749, depending on the property, if it's above market value, then we're going, wow, well, they wanted 250K more than what they listed for, but really, what's the market value on it?
Yeah. Well,
Well, depends.
what's
Like,
interesting to me though is I've talked to a couple agents and the thought process is we're going to list it a little bit lower and try to get a bidding war, but we don't expect way over. We're just trying to get noticed because there's so many listings out there that they're just trying to get attention to it.
okay, well, I kind of disagree with that to a point from that agent's perspective, is because, well, we don't want much over it. Then if you don't want much over, then list it for market value. Why would
Well,
you
they're
want?
not going to get showings then because it's inundated with inventory right now. And I'm going to share some of them with you. And it actually, I kind of think that's what people are doing. I'll show
I
you.
think I don't think I'm looking forward to seeing it in the information that you compiled, but I think
So five
I
ninety nine sold
right.
for 607.
Okay, that's decent. What is that?
799 sold for 830.
Okay,
649 sold for 665.
right.
599 sold for 675. So that one actually went a little bit more. I think that was a duplex.
Yeah, and a big detached garage in the back, so people can see the valuation there.
778 sold for 783.
Yeah.
699, 725. So like I they're not going way over 559, 560.
Okay, I agree. They're not going way over. They're going for where the market value is. So,
799, 800.
right.
899, 900.
And that was probably listed at market value, these ones, right? Probably no bidding wars.
No, no, they were trying to get bidding wars.
Oh, really? Okay. So everyone had like, we're
Yeah,
holding
yeah.
offer. Okay. All right.
799, 825,
Uh-huh.
739, 785,
Okay.
699, 710.
Yeah.
So you see what I mean? 599, 615.
That was a bit of a deal there. That's not bad. I looked at that.
Oh, I like that house. I was surprised it went for 615.
Yeah.
But you see what I mean? Like they're not going way over.
They're not. So we can tell, it's fair to tell the viewers that when we're seeing these prices like that,
Look at
this is
this at Olympic
market
Gate.
value. This is market value. This isn't above market value pricing.
899 on Olympic Gate, so for 900.
Yeah.
I think some of them are below.
Maybe the townhouse, having Olympic Gate. There's no backyards over there. It's a big deterrent for a lot of people. Nice stonework, nice build. There's not a bad deal. On
Look at
Bird,
this one on Bird.
right? Not a bad deal.
Well,
All right.
that's a ridiculous price. It's got double car garage, all brick.
Some stamped concrete by looking at it there. It's not bad.
730 is low.
Burns, yeah, 730s.
But it looks like they're pricing it for a bidding war, and whatever they're getting, they're taking.
Well, I think this market is not giving much more than market value, right?
I
We've
think Bird, that's below.
I do. I do. I do. I think that's one that's a little bit below about a little bit below market value, I believe. Not a ton, but it is, right?
Mhm.
Like I think that's some good value there. And I get why people are doing it to some point, but
Look at this one on Leslie.
if I could tell a seller today is if they're gonna price it that way, it could be a coin toss. They may get their money, they may not get traffic. It all depends on the week, the weekend, the weather, holidays. It's very cyclical, our business. But if they expect way over market value, it's not happening.
No, they're not getting that. They're
Not
just,
getting.
this one on Leslie shocks the shit out of me.
Is it a
Five,
townhouse here?
570.
Kind of low.
It's
Kind of low.
low.
Yeah, it doesn't show that bad.
549 withheld offers, got 570.
Kind of low.
It is low on
Yep.
Leslie.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying.
That's at least a 620, 625.
At least. At least. That's what I'm saying. That's kind of what's happening, right? They are withholding offers. They are getting over, but they aren't getting much.
They're not getting much. They're not getting above market value on most cases. They're not.
Well, it's not even above market value. A lot of them are lower than market, I think.
Couple in that mix, couple.
And
Three.
they're all over the city,
Right. Right.
right?
So,
You see this, like it's everywhere, right? They're all trying, and all different agents.
and I believe too, if our pricing was properly, I think we'd see more transactions come out of this market. I really do. I really think we'd see a lot more transactions if a lot of these properties were priced for today's market, not 6 months from now or a year from now.
Yeah, but Mark, like we're looking at ones that were priced below.
Oh, no, I agree. But they still didn't get market, they still got market value in my mind.
Well,
A couple,
I don't know.
not,
Some of them to me got lower.
well, they didn't have to take them, but they took them. Right? I probably wouldn't let that one go on Bird for 730. I wouldn't have.
No, there's no way.
I wouldn't have.
Because look at the one
Let's go
that,
back to it. Let's go back to Bird. Let's look at this a bit more closely before we shoot 'em
because
up.
look at the one on Coleman around the corner from me that sold for 750 and we thought that was low. And we
Right.
looked in the neighborhood and everything is in the mid eights
Yeah, let's go
for the
back
bungalows.
and look at that one. I think it's
And this is Sproul, right around the corner from it.
uh-huh,
Just sold for 830.
uh-huh. I think Bird's better street.
No, Sproul's slower.
Really? Okay.
Bro, like the thing is with Bird, there's a lot of townhouses.
Yeah, there is. There is.
Sproul doesn't have as many.
Let's look at that one.
Yeah, I
We
gotta
got-
find the sucker.
Sorry, we got time. We got time. Because I want to see.
I think that they're just taking whatever they can get.
Well, maybe. Let's see what it looks like. I think it shows okay. Looks like they go slow though. Let's just look at it slowly. Okay. So far, so good. All right. Decent floor plan.
Nicer bathroom than mine, let me tell you.
With the finished basement, it's still way too low.
A shower.
Nice deck. Any good floor plan?
Mm-hmm.
Any details about any updated stuff? Because I think again, I believe you're right. That's way too low. I think that's a 765. Imagine if you did some updated paint in there. Shows okay. 3-piece updated in 2024. 2-tier deck. Good
Newer
vibe.
appliances.
Someone got a deal, I think.
I think too. Well, let's look at the one. So of course it was only on the market 8 days because they withheld offers and that's all they got, right?
Yeah, let me get Ted's food. Yeah, pull up the other one on scroll it, so let's look at that one.
They screw up the neighborhood too.
Wow. It's a one-off. Do we see, how many times we see that too, right? Yeah, they'll throw that, they'll throw it down your throat if they're compete, if when offer and stuff like that, for sure. But that's no longer available, that's what I would say, but.
Quite a few of them here. Oh, where is it?
We're getting close to the top, so I'm sure it's coming up. There it is. Let's just take a look. How many bedrooms? Before we look at it, let's go through some details maybe. Is it 2? Is it 3? Finished basement?
I can't go back.
Oh,
There we go. 3 plus 2 bed, 3 bath.
it's a little bit bigger.
Mm-hmm. It's probably going to be the same layout. They're all the same in here. Told you.
Nice color tones.
Same layout though.
A lot of pot lights. Got some updates, right? Nice kitchen. Pretty sweet kitchen.
I don't even like it.
It's long and narrow. I don't like that island there, but it's whatever. It's more modern in there.
It's too long and narrow for me.
It's long and narrow. I don't know why. It's tight. Updated fixturing.
Prettier.
It's pretty. Yeah. Now we get into bathrooms are done. A little
But
bit
this
big.
is the exact same floor plan. There's no difference in that living room at all. This is the basement, done nicer. But a lot of this is just lipstick shit, paint and floor.
Pretty much. Pretty much. Really. Yeah. I would have taken another one if I needed a third bedroom was a plus, right? But if I didn't need that third bedroom, 100K in difference. Imagine what you put 50K in that one on Bird. Right?
Yeah.
Changes things. But yeah, I mean, 100K difference.
I know.
Money. It's a lot of
Well, and
money.
you can see here, they're side by side, 830 to 730.
Yeah, they're right around the corner from each other.
Yeah.
That one's a bit bigger, of course, but someone got a deal on Bird. Did someone get a deal on Sproul? I think it's market value. It shows well.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. I thought it was good.
Aiken Crescent's 3 bed, 2 bath, 607.
Yeah.
Dated. Dated.
That's why.
But same thing. Like for me, this is to renovate this and put new flooring and paint, it would change the whole house.
100%. Paint flooring will change everything. Then you'd probably get then you're up in this. How many bedrooms again?
3 and 2.
Wow. Okay. It's got separate entrances too down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit of a deal.
607.
Yeah, you put some lipstick on that, clean it up a little bit. Could be a 650.
It'd be more than that. A nice townhouse is 650. This isn't a townhouse.
Is it detached? I hate
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was not a bad floor plan.
No. I'm telling you, with paint and flooring and some lights, this whole thing looks totally different.
For sure. For sure. For sure it does.
Like to me, when I see what's going on here with these prices and all that kind of stuff, what I'm seeing is that the bidding war thing is working to a degree, like they're selling it, but some of them are taking too little. And the other one, like they're just taking whatever they get. Like they listed it low to get a war, and they basically only got what they listed it for. This is another one, because this is an area that I've looked for townhouses that I really like. 615. And this area is really nice. And hold on, I got to get our faces out of here so I can see what I'm doing. This is another one to me. This is the one, so they have a eating area here, so it's an eating kitchen, right?
Mhm.
This is your living room. It's a good size, right?
Not bad, yeah.
But Mark, you know what it's got? This giant family room here.
Yeah, up top, yeah. Yeah, that's a plus. It's dated. You can see the,
Flooring.
flooring.
They repainted the whole thing white. You need flooring. That family room, I love that room there.
Yeah, it's good size.
Bedrooms are big. Three of them.
Mhm.
Look at the yard.
Yeah,
No houses behind you looking in at you like you do at my house.
you got a lot of privacy. Yeah, for the square
650.
footage, it's a decent floor plan, right? Good floor plan.
I
Kind of
love
low.
the floor plan.
You should have jumped on something like that.
Well, I thought it would go way over. It was $599, and I'm thinking, well, in that house, in that neighborhood, I'm thinking it's gonna go way over.
That's it. They took it, it's vacant. Probably got a quick closing on it. Maybe firm deal. Let's take it. Let's move on. Right? We
Like
see
I
that.
could make that thing stunning.
Well, you could. You got some good square footage to work with. Right? You got two living areas, which is kind of nice. Right? Like I'd probably be using the one upstairs versus the one off the kitchen.
Me
I'd just
too.
a sitting area, make my entertaining room upstairs because it's bigger.
Me
Right?
too.
Home office on this. I mean, whatever. You got some options, but yeah, I think it works and it doesn't work sometimes, right? So, I have one
Well, it
coming up.
looks like it's
Oh,
kind of
oh yeah.
working to a degree, but they're not getting great prices.
Well, they're not, but that's the market though. That's the market. I don't think for someone to do that and they think they're expecting huge gains or huge wins, it's not the market for it. It's just not. We've seen some, yeah, that's the right price. I'm saying, wow, there's a bit of a deal. On Bird, that was a deal. The townhouse was a deal. The one for 570 was a deal. So, 30% of them there's some decent deals in there, and we assume they might go higher and they kind of go, don't. But that's where the motivation comes in. People are motivated sellers, right? You know what? Hey, we need to move on, or maybe we bought something else, or we're getting transferred away. All right.
Well,
Thanks for
and exactly, and that's what we've talked about in all these overpriced listings and all this inventory. It seems to me, we've been doing this long enough and dealt with sellers long enough to know that if people are motivated, they're going to do something about it. They're going to make a move. And we see people for 4, 5, 6 months sitting there rotting and not changing a thing.
Okay, so in saying that, pull up the spreadsheet, show the audience that. Even though we did a stat video, I think it's important to show, for this, say, hey, you're right, you're 100% right. We talk about the inventory all the time. We talk about how much inventory is on and how much, like nothing's moving and a quarter of the properties are moving. So there's July's numbers for Barrie.
Mm-hmm.
176, down 9%, right? Listings are 777, increase of 34%. That's
We
a
haven't
big,
seen this amount of listings
right?
for over 10 years. And that's why I think people are trying the lower thing just to try to get some flipping action or showings. Because a lot are sitting getting nothing.
Yeah, but because they're priced wrong though. How many times have we seen stuff sell throughout the week and go, you know what? That's 5 days, that's 10 days, that's 2 weeks. And then we see stuff, oh, there's that same listing we saw last month and the month before and the month before, and it's at the same price, or we've lowered it, or we've looked back and we've pulled history on it when we're doing our videos and we see it months and months and the price still isn't right. There's way too much overpriced listings on the market today.
Did you see the new listings today?
I haven't looked.
You'll
No.
fall off your freaking chair.
Lots?
Well,
Show them.
there's a lot of cancels and relists, but hold on. I'll do this and then,
Yeah, yeah, might as well, it's fine. But that's the problem, is the pricing is not right for the market. I've been saying it for months. If an agent can back up the pricing, take it. But if these sellers today are going from the direction of the agents, wow,
okay, Mark,
like get a new agent because the pricing's
price,
wrong.
price decrease 13.
Okay, pull them up. Okay, what's the new listings? Then we'll take a quick look at
But
it.
I'm gonna do it by price, but look at the new listings.
Black Cherry wasn't 609. I think they're trying to hold off on offers. I want to possibly.
Yeah, but look at, we got 609, 629, 649, 649, 729, 745, 750, 775, 799, 819, 823. So now we go. Look. Everything's higher. There's barely nothing in the lower range.
You know, and look at some of those ones, the Black Cherry and the Drake. I did some CMA for someone, and those both were on the list, and they both were overpriced. So they've been listed for a while. And Drake's not at 650. I'm sorry. It's just I think they had it at 659. Now it's 649. I'm sorry, it's not. That's not it. Not for that.
Price increases. Here's exactly one.
Okay, so pull up. Okay, so here's a bidding
Where
war.
it went 699, they were withheld offers, and now they're at 849.
Okay, so yeah, wow, that strategy didn't work, eh?
No.
For that property,
Oh, it's Cookstown, man.
whatever. Still
Cookstown's
overpriced.
expensive. But look at all the price changes. They're all friggin', most of them are huge high prices.
There's a lot of inventory, folks. You have to play to today's market. Instead of looking at what's listed, look at what's sold. There's the story. There's the story right there. Everyone's going off listed properties today to get an evaluation. Can't do it. Doesn't work.
No.
All right. Well, I thought that was a good video. I think people got some insight. People want some more information on Barrie real estate market. Reach out to them ourselves and follow for more information. Give this video a like and a share. And
Drop
thanks.
us a comment if there's something you want us to do.
Yeah.
You have a
it's always good.
question.
Awesome. Okay. See ya.
Perfect. Bye.
Did you want some more food?